fix.
Hey, throw the hands up.
Come on.
Hey,
Come on, man.
Druggy Balada cable.
Let's go.
It's January 9th, 2025. Cable graduated. He's 30. Clays came out the closet.
What's going on, guys? It's Big Nugget. If you're new here, well, that's me, Big Nugget, and I live and travel full time out of this 1993 Chevy G20. And right now we are in Ridgeland, Mississippi. Here's another little sneak peek. And I'm at the Ross Barnett Reservoir, as y'all can see back here. And this is the first video of 2025. And it's a little cold outside, so let's go ahead and hop up in here. Whew. But today is a special day. Well, technically it was a few days ago. Nonetheless, man, it's cold out there. And what I just sit on? Oh, tripod. But today we're gonna be talking about 1 year doing van life. Man, what a journey it has been, and how fun and extraordinary it's been so far. And to all those who don't know, January 1st, 2024 is like my official start date to van life, which technically I started just a little bit before then, but I was calling January 1 my official start day. Now, I guess I just wanted to go over kind of my experience doing van life for a year now, and living and traveling full time in a van, even though technically I started in a truck. And if you're new here and you're just now finding this channel, quick backstory: when I started van life, I was in my 2018 Silverado. Kind of just, you know, lifestyle change. Started doing van life from what I was doing for work before, and I went to pursue van life at YouTube, etc. So anyway, I couldn't afford the truck payments, and I wasn't paying on it. Come to find out, if you don't pay, they will come and find it. So they came and repoed my truck about 3 months in, and this was March. And then we, together as a community, acquired this beautiful van, built out this nice infrastructure. Here we are, present day. It's been a wonderful, beautiful, amazing year. And I guess I'll just kind of say, or do an overview of my takeaway from van life in 2024. All right, so just to kind of get into it, 2024, I started van life. Van life is something I've kind of wanted to do for quite some time. I don't remember exactly where. Oh, I do actually. The seed was planted a long time ago. I don't know how old I was, but I was a kid, and I just remember seeing this guy, and there was like, this guy's a millionaire and he lives in a van. And I was a kid, and somehow I just saw like a little commercial or some kind of like video clip on TV. And I was like, man, that's super cool. I always want to do that. So fast forward, I finally ended up with the opportunity to start van life, which led me, I made the decision to start van life like right after my 24th birthday, which was September. And what year are we in? September 2023. I decided officially I was gonna start van life, and I had my truck at the time. Built the truck out, started. Truck got repoed, got the van, built it, and that was this previous summer, 2024. And here we are, present day, January 1st, January 7th, 2025. And man, van life has been such a beautiful thing for me. It has been such a like roller coaster of feelings at times, emotions, and just the ride, man. The ride's been crazy. It's been awesome. Also, for those of you who don't know, I have DPDR, which is a mental health, I guess, disorder, depersonalization, derealization, and it was just super bad at the time, like super bad. I got this in like October 2022. So, long story short, it kind of like made my life spiral down, and I was just at a like the lowest point of my life or whatever, and I got into van life. And I was super nervous getting out there, super anxious, still suffer from some of these issues to like, you know, now, but it's improved so much. Like, it's a dramatic and noticeable difference. So, at the beginning of the year, I started out, man, just super anxious. And then every time I go into a Walmart, with a combination of like the whole disorder or whatever, and new to van life. Like, I'm going to Walmart, I'm shaking, I'm sweating, like I'm super nervous. And this is something a lot of people don't realize about me. But this is how it was going. And then as the course of the years moved on, you know, the entirety of 2024 was like a self-discovery, self-transformation, kind of shedding old habits, hobbies, tendencies, and picking up some new ones. And that kind of led me to where we are now. And it has been a beautiful transformation. Did I say that right? A beautiful transformation. I'm a little excited, so I'm trying not to talk too fast or stutter. But man, it's been so great, man. I remember I was like, man, I wonder, am I gonna like van life? You know, am I gonna get out there and regret it when I was wanting to start? And I'm like, man, it don't seem like I will. You know, it really seems like something I really will enjoy. And it has been nothing short of that. It's been nothing short. Van lifing and meeting new people and getting out there has been such a good kind of like assurance that there's some really great people out there, man. And despite like, you know, I guess negative interactions with people that you could have, that's inevitable and unavoidable. But there really are some amazing, wonderful, genuine people in the world. And I have been so lucky to meet so many of them. Almost all the people I encounter are such beautiful souls. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I can kind of look back on some of my videos that I did and like starting out, and I'm like, I've been watching myself grow and transform, and you know, the world's a reflection of who you are. So it's been such a beautiful thing to notice so much more positive environments and positive atmospheres and positive intentional connections between people. It's just, man, it's been great. It's been great. It's really been what life's all about this whole time. And I'm so excited to embark on another year. Like, I'm very, very, very excited. And, you know, this year, it's like, man, it's like if that's how good 2024 was, you know, how good is 2025 gonna be? I don't know. But I guess, I don't know. I don't exactly know the direction of this video. I don't even know the title yet. It's gonna be something relating to living in a van for a year. So I guess with that, let's see, what do I feel like some appropriate topics that would fall in a relatable bullet point? Common concerns or questions that people would have about a van life experience. Bathrooms. You're gonna use public bathrooms a lot. You kind of want to time, you know, using the bathroom during like day hours, you know, as far as utilizing public bathrooms. And that's pretty simple, honestly. It's not as confusing as you'd think. Sometimes, you know, it gets hectic at night, and then you just gotta work your way around it and figure it out. But apart from that, showering, hygiene, etc. You know, gyms, truck stops, wherever you're gonna decide to shower at. It just kind of becomes common routine. It's easy to tongue twist that. It kind of becomes easy routine. I can't even remember if I said it right again. But anyway, you just get in the flow. You get in the flow of things. Scheduling your bathroom during the day, kind of, and using the gym to shower, filling up water, cooking on the go, and kind of, you know, you're not gonna eat, you know, you're not gonna smother chicken every night. You know what I mean? Or you're not gonna cook up some fufu with jolly rice. You know, you're not gonna do any of that on the regular. So I mean, your eating habits kind of change a little bit. You want something that's convenient at times. What else has been interesting, or what else do I recall back when I was trying to get into van life? Things I found interesting. It's been great. It's been so fantastic. And for those of you who are just here and not interested, or, you know, not trying to be persuaded into it, I just want to share how amazing of an experience it has been. Bills are super cheap. It literally cost me like $150 a month in insurance. It was $90, but if y'all recall, I hit the girl in Utah. Don't hold it against me. But insurance went up from $90 to $150. That's all right. And my phone bill, I don't know, probably $120 for my phone bill. Fuel and food are my biggest expenses. Definitely fuel, taking the first place trophy. Fuel, it's just, you know, and you can't avoid it, but it's all right. Let's see here. What else? Planet Fitness memberships, maybe $27 a month by the time they tax it and you got the black card. Yeah, I mean, it's as costly as you make it, and it's also as inexpensive as you make it. Some people have Starlink, that's probably another $150 a month. Potable water, or I get purified water out of a Primo water station. That's like 25 cents a gallon, and I keep about, what is average, 10 gallons of water capacity on here. And that's pretty much how it's been. I mean, you just get in the routine of doing all these things, and you just travel the world, and you see all these different places at a low cost, and it has been well worth the trade-off, and well worth just everything that comes with it. I also just remember, man, at the beginning of the year, last year, that is, like, just how freaking nervous and anxious I was, man, and, oh, man. That's probably what I am happy about the most, that it's changed over time. Regardless of how it looks sometimes, you know, it's just, the world really is beautiful. And it really can be, even in all the mess. You know, all the mess is required, you know, just to kind of have a contrast to the beauty, so that way you can appreciate the beauty when it's there. It's just so crazy that I'm like, this is what I'm doing. You know, a little over a year ago, I was just watching people do this on screen, on YouTube, on my TV, on my laptop, and I'm like, man, these people are doing, like, I wish I could do that. And then here I am. I'm sitting in my van. I'm recording myself talking about my experience over this past year. And I'm at a reservoir in Mississippi right now. And I'm just chilling. And it's beautiful. And it's beautiful out here. And it's peaceful. Living in my van for this past year has been it's been such an impactful experience, you know, balancing out like self-reflection time with social time, with outdoor activities, and spending time on hobbies, or talking to friends and family on the phone, revisiting because you're not around all the time. It's just been such a great journey and a great endeavor. There's been so many different positive changes that I've incorporated into my lifestyle. My spirituality, my spiritual walk has significantly improved. My health, my overall health is improving in the process of. I'm down 35 pounds now since I started working on weight. And what else? Man, I don't drink, I don't smoke. Nothing against anybody that does all these things. It's just these are goals I've set for myself while kind of being focused. You know, like, you take a big step away from everything living in a van, and it just allows you to really hone in on some things if you want to, if that's a goal of yours. There's some cons about living in my van for this past year. These are blessings and a curse. Probably the uncertainty, which, you know, I really do, personally, my personality type, I love the day-to-day gimmick, or like the day-to-day, you know, don't worry too far out. I'm a big fan of that. I still, though, find myself concerning myself with things that are outside of like the time to worry about them. Like, you know, it definitely teaches you to worry about today and just focus on what's going to happen today. Case in point, I was just in Seattle, Washington, and my plans were to be over in the PNW until I was supposed to be in like a Nevada area right about now. I'm in Mississippi. I then went from Seattle, well, if it's going to be reversed, I'm not sure, Seattle to Tampa. Now I'm heading back out to the West Coast. And really, regardless of all that, every time I made plans, they're just so subject to change. And I think it's really a concept that just life follows. You know what I mean? We can make ourselves feel secure in certain things, but the reality of it is, you know, nothing is guaranteed, nothing's for sure, nothing's fail safe, and nothing's you know, like, there's really no security for real. Everything's subject to change in life. So this is a slightly dramatic expressed, you know what I mean, version of that. So the concept takeaway is very applicable to everyday life. And it's great, man. It's really great. A lot of people wonder, what do people who live in vans do for money or for income? Me personally, over this past year, well, it was a goal of mine to get monetized on YouTube and bring in some income here. And so that's been part of my income after about 3 months of doing it. And I've been donating plasma. I'm not saying that to recommend it per se. I'm just saying what I've been doing. But and that's pretty much how I've been getting by, which is, you know, it's just enough to kind of skate. But man, it pushed us through. It really pushed us through. And their, you know, increasing YouTube income has been a slow snowball effect. But little things do make a difference, especially when you learn to live off a little amount of income. Because technically that puts me at living completely off of about $1,000 a month with traveling, eating up a lot of that. Like the cost of fuel, even like budgeting groceries or whatever. As far as making videos, content creation, it comes at a cost regardless. You know what I mean? If you want to make things interesting, there's just certain items to kind of add a light to it. And that ends up becoming a budget. What else? So anyway, no, but you learn to live off just a little bit of income. And it's nice. It's nice to just not worry about so many unimportant things in life. And that's another beauty of my takeaway from all this. Some people, however, do work. Like there's all kind of work to do out there. If you can think it, it just takes an idea to kind of come up with a way to generate some income out here. So I mean, you're only limited as far as what you're willing to sacrifice or what you can come up with. Kind of a combination of those things. And that's pretty much it on the income. But my thoughts on van lifing for 1 full year is that I am super excited about 2025. Also, if you're new or if you've been here and you missed this part, I did re-enroll back into school. So now I will be returning to college, and I should have my associate's degree by the summer. And you know, it's just something I feel is kind of cool to do. I guess bringing that up, I'll mention a benefit I see coming from being in school. One, I'm using my GI Bill, so personally this works out for me. School's gonna give me a little help, and it just kind of keeps me busy. It keeps me without feeling like I could just do whatever I want in a day. And you're like, well, why wouldn't you want to just be able to do anything you want in a day? Why do you want to rid yourself of the 100% freedom? And realistically, having too much free time is just as bad as not having enough free time. So even van life, there's a good, healthy balance just to life. You know, balance in life is the key to a happy life. So I think school will give me a good push to like, okay, we got something to do, you know, or I just call it structure. We'll just chalk it up to that. Regardless, my outlook and my overall takeaway on van life and living in this van or living on the road for an entire year now has been very, very, very positive. And I have been loving it. I really have been loving it. It's great. Like, it's just awesome. If you're watching and you think, man, that's cool, I want to reassure you that it is just as cool as you think it would be watching the video as it isn't. Like, you know, like if you think it's that cool, it is usually that cool. Like, I've seen some amazing stuff. It's just incredible. Camera can't pick it up the way the camera will never do it justice. And just being in some of these places is so surreal. It's just so surreal, and things are so beautiful, man. And it just, you know, it gets, I could talk about it all day and not really get anywhere. But I guess with that, man, that is my year overview. I guess if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, or I'll try to touch up on them in the future, or maybe I'll make a special Q&A video with I guess just general questions. And with that, Christmas just passed, and I did have an Amazon wish list. I talked about it on my live, so if you didn't know about it and you weren't on the live, it's probably why you didn't know, but it's fine, just letting you know. But I did have a wish list. I got a couple packages now, and the rest of them I'll get to in the next about a week. So let's start with these two. Or these are actually the only two I have on me, so we'll see what these are. So this one, let's see what we got. I don't know if y'all can see in here. Oh, let me turn on my, hook up my light. All right, let's get some light on in here. Purple's cool. Guess I could take my shades off. All right, so what we got here? Okay. Plastic. What? This is a crayon box. I have a feeling Hug a Nug is going to be your new lucky gaming shirt. If the shirt doesn't arrive with this mouse, then message me, or the message will make me seem. Oh, this message will make me seem crazy. LOL. Fear not, a shirt is on the way from Misty in the PNW. Miss Misty. What a coincidence. Y'all check this out. Hug a Nug, the shirt she talk about. Okay, spoiler, I opened this one early. Why? I don't even know, because I didn't realize that I thought this was something I ordered. But this is my Hug a Nug shirt. Miss Misty got me. If y'all can see it. It's a purple shirt. Hug. Hold on. Hug a Nug. Come on. So, I've been rocking that lately, or as of today. And I guess this must be, oh, this is a gaming mouse, a gaming / computer mouse. Considering I'm going back to school, y'all are gonna see some school supplies once I get the rest of the packages. So fear not. But this is my mouse. This will be just for my computer, because I've been using the trackpad for this past, since they broke into my truck and stole my stuff out of there. So this is actually really nice to have again, and there's really no way I was about to do school without a mouse. So thank you so much, Miss Misty. This is very practical, and I'm excited to, finally have one back. You know what I mean? It's been a long time. Comes with a Type-C cord, and it's a Bluetooth option as well. Either way, y'all probably don't care too much about this, but this is my mouse. So, and this is the other one I got on me. And y'all check this out. Enjoy your new headphones. I know they will come in handy when you're trying to be stealthy. From Misty Long in the PNW. Miss Misty, we got all your stuff today. Got some Beat Solo 4s, man, to drown out the sound when we over in California trying to do some studying. Let's get these open. Merry Christmas. Somebody rolling up on me. This is the new headphones, y'all. This is gonna be my study partner. If you don't know me, I'm super distracted, very easily distracted. So, when I'm doing like schoolwork or something, I like to put on this station. It's called Chilled Cow, and it's pretty much like lo-fi in the background. And that's the only way I've found to conquer my ADHD. So I just kind of, well, these are a little short. There we go. Let's extend them. So I just plug into some Chilled Cow, and all of a sudden, I can focus on whatever it is I'm trying to do when it comes to studying or whatever. Either way, that's actually the only two packages I have, apart from my shirt that y'all already saw. And Miss Misty, thank you so much. You're very sweet and very kind. And trying to think, did I miss anything? Any update? I guess my latest and greatest is I'm heading west. You know, I've got a couple stops along the way. Make a couple stops through Louisiana. Visit with some family, and then keep it pushing. I'll stop in Houston, do like a checkup on the van, and after that, it's heading out west. It is a goal of mine. I'm trying to make Schoolie Palooza. I don't want to guarantee it yet, but either you'll see me there or you won't. But I am making it a goal, so I really, 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 really hope we can make that, because I've been super excited about it for right under a year now. And there's no way I could have went to that last year, just because I was just too, I just had way too much anxiety, way too new to van life, and man, that just would not have been fun. Now I'm very much looking forward to it. And after that, I guess the next goal would be to head out to San Diego. And anyway, that's the itinerary. That is what I'm aiming for in the future. Like I said, everything's subject to change. But I did want to come on here and give you guys an update. And I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. So, if you made it to the end, thank you for watching. If you're new, welcome to the family. As always, it's Big Nugget. and I'm out.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall.